Well, it's been a while, guys, hasn't it? Since we've been up to the old Cartridge. I think it was May something this year. I've been up there every week, haven't we? Thought we'd give it a bit of a change tonight, guys. It's Thursday the 8th of July 2021. Yep, it is. And as I say, we're up at the Cartridge, which is up on East Lancashire moors, Darwin moors to be more exact. So as you know, over there, Winter Hill, Darwin Jubilee Tower over there with a load of scaffolding around it, just doing some work on it. Wind farms over there, that's Blackburn. Yeah. Right, tonight, guys, it's there's no radio night tonight, but there is an overnighter. So we're doing an overnighter here tonight. Decided on the Cartridge for an overnighter because I thought the car might be a bit safer down there. I mean, it was okay last time at Winter Hill, but I think there's more chance of something happening to it there than there is at Cartridge. Hopefully, touch wood. So yeah, overnighter tonight. Time now, it's quite late actually. It's probably going to be getting on for 5 o'clock. I'm normally here a lot earlier than that, aren't I? But I think we're getting on for 5. So basically, I'm going to cut a few hours out of that because the overnighter, we don't need to come as early. So no cut kit today. Got the sleeping bag on the bottom there, an extra 3 kilos. Thank you, needed that. And the Hydra, fold up mat, all the gubbins and whatnot, waste pack, water. Got a litre and a half of water with us today, and we've got a litre of coffee, well, a litre of cappuccino to be precise. So a couple of butterflies dancing around there. So yeah, we're going to set up, I don't know, probably is it, I don't know, it's I don't know, probably here. Looks reasonably flat. Anyway, it'll have to do. So we'll get set up there. So right, what I'll do is get the tent up. As I say, no cut kit tonight, just cold food to eat. It's got a couple of Scotch eggs for my tea and a Kit Kat. And I've got one of them Matheson's low-fat spicy sausages for my breakfast tomorrow. So quite looking forward to that. Yeah. Looking forward to the sausage rolls as well. They made a Cumberland sausage rather than lips and arses. Well, Cumberland lips and arses instead of your normal traditional lips and arses in sausage. I've got the Cumberland version. So yeah. Right, I'm gonna get this beastie unpacked now. Get the tent out. I'm just drying myself off. I'm absolutely soaking. So oh god, just got it back to the wind. Just trying to get me top to wick all this sweat off and hopefully evaporate it all. Oh god, it feels like ice water down your back. You'll know what I mean if you've got soaked through in a wicking t-shirt and put your back against the breeze. Even though it's a nice warm breeze, it feels like ice. Which is quite nice actually because I'm boiling. Quite a warm one. I think it's about 22 degrees. I think the sun's just behind that cloud at the moment, so it has dropped a little bit right now. But as soon as that sun comes out, it'll be back up to 20s again. It was a fair warm one coming up, but managed it okay. I don't know what the pack weight is compared to normal. I've taken quite a bit out, but I've also put a few other bits in as well that are for the overnighter. So whether it's kind of leveled itself out or not, I don't know. I'll probably weigh it tomorrow, and then maybe add a kilo for the water that would have been in, and the food that would have been in. That'll be in my belly by then. Right, I'll catch you in a bit. Let's get this tent set up. Right, catch you in a bit. Alright, guys and girls, it's about 10:30 now. I'm just in the sleeping bag. Just had a bit of a nightmare with it. Not with the bag as such, but my sleeping mat thing, my blow up mat that I've got. It's a bit slippery. When you're on a sleeping bag on it. So I thought, well, what I'll do, I'll put the sleep mat in the sleeping bag. Thought, maybe that's what I should do. But obviously, because it's like it's about 7 centimeters when it's fully inflated. You know, the depth of it, it starts to restrict the room in your sleeping bag. So I'm kind of like, my feet are kind of like squashed into the bottom of it because it's a mummy bag. So it obviously tapers down from me down to my feet, kind of thing. So, and the sleep mat doesn't. It's a complete rectangle. So, so I've rammed it in. So that's it, right into the bottom of the bag, but it's totally restricted my feet, and then gradually as it kind of comes up past me my chest and my shoulders and stuff, it gives me a little bit more room. But I don't know if I'm going to cope with it like this. I'm not sure. That's just the vent at the bottom of the bed, bottom of the tent. So I don't know if it's going to get much darker than this. I know it looks quite dark on the video, but it's actually really light in here. To the point I don't think it's going to get any darker now, at about 10:30 at night. So that's another problem, trying to sleep with it like this. I need need one of those blindfold things that Top Cat used to wear. Oh god. Yeah, so anyway, I don't know if I'm going to be keeping the sleep arrangement like this or not, even throughout tonight. I might be putting it back as it was with the mat underneath and then the bag on top of it. I don't know. Well, tell me if that made any of you yawn. My yawning, because I don't know if it works like that, or whether you have to be with somebody. You know, when you do like yawn bugging, as me and the missus call it. When one yawns, the other you find yourself yawning, don't you? If somebody else does. So I don't know if it works on YouTube, but let me know if it made you yawn. Be interesting. Yeah. So as I'm not really comfortable, I've kind of like not really gone into sleep mode, which is a bit of a pain, really. And as I say, it's quite light. So, and the cattle are making a load of noise earlier on. Shut up now. But, lots of very loud mooing. And you'll know if you've watched one of my other videos, especially one main one where all the cattle were all around the tent when I stuck my head out of it when I come to pack up. So there's loads of cow crap all up here, so they definitely come right up onto the tops of these hills here where the cairn is. And if they start that mooing right near me, it's so loud. Really, really loud. You know, they do like a forced moo, like a like really, really angry mooing. If they did that up here, right near me, I'd never get any sleep. Plus, I'd be worried they were going to come near the tent, you know. Just panic about them, bloody stampeding something. And anyway, got another yard coming. Alright, I'm gonna try and get a bit of sleep. I need to be up early. I'm going out in the morning with the missus, so I need to be up and away and walking back to the car and then driving home. And I've got quite a lot to pack up with the sleeping bag and the sleep mat and everything. Got to try and flatten that down and get all the air out of it and roll it up, and got to get this bloody massive sleeping bag thing into its stuff sack, which isn't. It's nice and easy at home when you're doing it in the lounge on the floor, you know. But in the tent with all your other gubbins and the rucksack and everything, you've got to really kind of do things in the right order. Otherwise, you just don't have any room for anything. So I really found that out tonight, trying to get that blown up and get the sleeping bag out at the same time, and then have enough room to kind of get in it, because I'm not small. I'm 6'3". So I'm only in a Van Gogh Hydra. It's only a little 2-man thing. There's not a lot of room in it. In the big scheme of things, really, with all the other stuff knocking about all over the tent that I've not tidied up. But so we'll see how it goes. I've left the I don't know if you can see. Oh, this camera's rubbish. I've left the little vent thing behind my head. I've left that open. Thought it might ventilate the tent a little bit better and hopefully stop any kind of moisture or condensation or anything. Not sure, really not sure how cold it's going to get. Certainly not cold now. I think it had dropped to. I had the little little temperature gauge thing. No, not a thermostat. A little temperature gauge thing, thermometer, whatever you want to call it, little digital one. And I think the last reading on that, before I packed it away, was about 19 degrees in the tent. So it's still quite warm. I don't think it's got much cooler than that, but no, we'll have to see. I brought my hat with me and gloves, and I brought too much stuff with me, to be honest. I've got my Gore-Tex jacket, I've got my softies. I've got a fleece. As I say, hat and gloves and God knows what, because you just can't. Excuse me. You just can't risk it, really. You can't be. You can't have too much stuff, really, when you come out. Well, I can't anyway. Panicking about not having the right gear. I've already ditched a load of stuff. Then I could bring the extra stuff with me for overnighting, you know, but. And the pillow and all that lot, which I'm not pleased with. I've got a Thermarest. It's like a roll-up pillow, and it's made with. It's got full of little chunks of foam. Basically, it's not like a soft. It's not a smooth pillow or anything. It's just got like tons of little chunks of foam in it that are supposed to expand when you roll it out, but. I don't think I've given it long enough, really, to expand. Plus, when you put your head on it, and it pushes all the foam in anyway, doesn't it? I think it just needs more foam in it, but then you can't roll it up. So they've had to kind of compromise a bit with it. And God's sake, put less foam in it. But as a result of that, your head kind of disappears into it. and it doesn't support your head very well. So need to have a rethink about a pillow now. God, it's hard work. It really is hard work honing all your kit. You know, it's a pain. You get all your stuff and you think, oh yeah, brilliant, I've got that now, I've got that, I'll be able to do this, I'll be able to do that, I've got this, you know, I've got everything I need, but you tend not to really test it out properly. Well, if you're like me, you don't. You just think, oh, I've got that now, I've got the, you know, I had the old closed cell foam mat, and they had the orange emergency shelter bag and everything, and that let me down badly. At Winter Hill a couple of weeks ago on an overnighter there, but it was a damn sight colder than tonight. Definitely, there's not an ounce of wind out here tonight. Nothing. Can't hear anything at all. There is a road a couple of miles away. I think I can hear that. The wind must be blowing a little bit over this way. It's certainly not moving the tent around or anything, nor blowing it. But I can hear that road just a little bit. But as I say, it's a couple of miles away. But sound just travels, doesn't it, when it's so quiet? Right. I'm going to just going to look what time it is. Probably earlier than I thought. It's 10:44 now. Pretty sure it's not going to get any darker now. It would have been dark by now, wouldn't it? So I'll have to just see if I can sleep. I'll see how it goes. I mean, I can't believe it. I mean, I get this sleep mat and stuff, and my hip is now not touching the ground at all. So I've not got that problem, because that was bad. Straight onto the closed cell foam mat with my hip bone and my shoulder and my knee and my ankle and my elbow and everything. All my joints were killing me just from the being against the closed cell mat. But all my joints now are off the ground. The mat's still up. It's held my weight. I don't know how. I'm not going to argue. So, but I'm still not really comfortable, you know. Oh dear. Oh well. We'll have to see how it goes after a night, won't we? And perhaps have a rethink about a few things for next time. I certainly can't be buying any more sleep mats, because this cost me a bit of money, and it should be okay for me, really. It's doing its job. I think it's probably just me not used to it. So yeah, that might be my fault. Probably blaming me stuff rather than giving myself a chance to get used to it. So we'll see about that. Right, I'm going to try and get a bit of sleep. I'm just going to text the missus and let her know I'm all right, that I'm going to bed, and I'll come back on in the morning, let you have a look at. You've never seen the Cartridge early in the morning, have you? As have I not either. So we'll probably get up at about 6ish or something like that, and we'll open the front and we'll have a look out, see what the old Cartridge is like in the morning. Certainly a first for me as well. So alright guys, have a good one, and I'll catch you in a couple of seconds for you, and hopefully a few hours kit for me. Nighty night, guys and gals. Catch you in the morning. That was a bit Jimmy Savile then, wasn't it? Guys and gals. God's sake. Right, say no more. Right, catch you in a bit. Morning, you guys. It's 2500 back with you on Friday morning, 9th of July 2021. We're still kind of up in the mist at the moment. It's 6:15 in the morning, and we're just heading off back to the car. Oh, slightly better night than last time. Yeah, interesting night, I suppose. I wasn't in pain with my hips or anything like that, or my joints from being against a solid mat, but it was quite hard work getting to sleep on it, even though it was softer, which is weird. Not quite sure how that works, but yeah, let's give you a quick 360. There's Jubilee Tower in the mist. Some cattle down there. I don't think they came up here. Certainly no fresh poos around. That was there yesterday, that one. Winter Hill up there. Yeah, right, so we're going to get going back to the car now. What's that? Oh, it's going the other way. I think that was an owl. Well, it might not have been. I don't know. Could have been, actually. Yeah, we're going to get going now. Stupidly, well, not stupidly, but I put all my clothes last night in my dry bag. I didn't sleep in my walking pants or anything. I took them off just to give me, and I wasn't boiling hot, give myself a break from, I took my socks off as well. But what I did was, I took my pants and my fleece out of the dry bag, but I left my socks in the bottom of it, and then I stuffed my sleeping bag in it and fixed it to the pack. It took me ages to squish it down to a to a point where I could actually fix it on. Got my pants on, got my fleece on, got dressed, and I thought, oh, my socks. Oh crap, they're in the bottom of the bloody dry bag, aren't they? So I've got no socks on now with with walking boots on, so I'm not sure how that's going to go. I'm either going to be in a real state with blisters, or hopefully I'm going to get away with it, but I really don't know. I really don't know at this point. Got nearly an hour to walk back in walking boots and no socks, so it really isn't ideal, that. Really isn't ideal. I should have not been lazy and just unpacked everything and got them out, but I thought, oh, I'll be alright. As you do, you know. And then you put your boots on and you think, oh, am I going to do this? Am I going to cope? But I'm going to have to do so. Right, guys, I'm going to do one for now. I'll be back on again Monday or Tuesday next week for a chill night, probably. Not sure if it'll be up here or up there. Don't know. Quite liking it here. It's quite a nice peaceful-ish night, apart from that road right down there, which is a couple of miles away. Even doesn't look it, does it? So yeah, we're gonna get going, and I'll see you on the next one, guys. All right, and girls, take care. Speak later.